Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
How much longer is it going to be?
With non-augmented citizens, armed with assault rifles, have begun patrolling the streets of Lewistown, Montana. They claim the U.S. government is not doing enough to protect them from augmented crazies. In China, meanwhile, protesters demanding freedom and basic human rights for all, regardless of augmented status, have been imprisoned by the Chinese government. In apparent
Please,
retaliation for that
leave me
act,
alone.
vigilante hackers tied to the Juggernaut Collective have crashed the Shenzhen Stock Exchange. Yes, folks, these are troubled times indeed. This is Alana Cassell, reporting to you live.
The center. Structure, archaeology, quality, excellence. Center, restoring the past and building the future.
This is my third scan this week. Why don't you scan
No
somebody?
doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I brought to you last week, in which a suicide gunman ruthlessly attacked a small augmented community near Dar es Salaam.
Terrible, is it not? Seems anyone can be guilty by association.
You do not belong here.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear. I don't want to fuck with you, but things need to change around here.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sista Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its
Stává se tady z toho golem si.
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been sent to the collision.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
All the answers you seek and you will find. You will find belonging in the oneness of singularity. The beginning of each age, and like always,
There was a terrorist bombing at the local church.
But Art had nothing to do with it. We are...
A non-violent organization. Yes, yes, you said that. That was fiction.
God does not claim to have all the answers.
She fell victim to a bombing. The third day of Prague. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Icus News.
Our augmented bodies like our salvation seekers. We carry the seed of unity in us, the future of the
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something? Something that will never be defined satisfaction? We have the answer. The Church of the Sheepdog does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. All the answers. Come help us. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
And you will find. You will find peace in the arms of the sheep. You will find belonging in the
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Change is birthed in fire.
You want to do business, the man is over there.
But a bright future is at hand for our people.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up.
You're trying to give me a reason to shoot you?
In our bodies, in our augmented bodies,
You want praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
I sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something. Stop wasting my time.
I'll be on my way.
Then get lost. You waste my time.
We have the answer.
Out of my face, Oyebok.
You're too bold, Oyebok.
I have searched for salvation, and I have found the answer.
Back
The
off.
life of the sheep.
Interesting look.
Join us.
PC.
Beginning of right future for man.
No, they cannot evict you if there's no reason.
Don't be naive. They have their reason. Muzika. To them, I am no longer a person. I'm just an owner. And we are all responsible.
Find belonging in the oneness of secret.
The police treat all of you.
You looking for the best prices in Prague? Not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
No problem. What do you have?
Sophisticated choice.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Pleasure doing business with you. Hey, what do you need? Excellent choice.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Občanům, aby se vyhýbali přelidněným prostranstvím a pokud možno nevycházeli z domu.
If you're not shopping, you don't need to stick around.
Hey, what do you need? Is that all the info you need? I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
Oh, I'm watching you, friend. No funny moves. Buy what you need and clear out.
I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through. Yes?
What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare, do you?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means.
These are tough times. We all have to do what we can.
You understand? That's... You have no idea how many people just look the other way. But we can't afford to. Not Oggs, and not anyone else. What happens to one happens to all of us.
The neuropazine isn't even for you, is it?
No, it's not. I'm what you might call well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler. I get things for people in need.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement. The code to the door is 1015. Help yourself to what's down there.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Like you said, we all need to help each other. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see those odds and ends you have for sale. I'm good for now.
As you wish.
I swear, the ignorance of some people is beyond my comprehension.
Yes?
Stop right there! Yeah, you! Get on your knees!
I always thought they were like...
One moment.
I always thought they were like... hang around here. Yeah, I've heard their mantra. Cast off the bound, flesh and blood, embrace the singular... Where? No one
I say, your papers are expired.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. You're trespassing, Metal Man.
I would have found him by now.
Sorry, I cannot help.
Looking forward. Don't forget about your permit authentication card. Would hate to be caught without one of those.
I think my vest is too tight.
Someone could be coming. Elena would look better if she didn't die.
must be
Well,
quite
at least the weapons look
yeah?
almost. Try to keep quiet.
Making good money on this thing.
Hope it doesn't start raining. Hope that drone doesn't come over here again.
Police are just as corrupt as the rest of us.
What could that be?
I keep missing!
We should go.
We should double the price.
Are you sure?
I will charge you with obstruction if you do not disperse.
Don't hurt me, please. This sucks.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I have money. Do not kill me. This is not right. Leave me alone. Flash it.
They got rowdy and then realized their mistake. Between the intelligence gathering organizations worldwide. Not like we were expecting to, of course. I mean, it's not like they could come out and say, we've created a special...
Yeah, change is definitely in the air. The city feels...
Power to the people.
Never enough time.
There's got to be a better way to get neon in this city.
The Rainbow... We are neither buying nor selling.
There's got to be a better way.
The Rainbow Road goes through Bon Bon. You know this, brother.
The rich. I heard they get neon delivered right to their bed. Don't want me. They bypass the dealer.
Please, I can pay.
I only sell neon.
Please.
I only sell neon.
I was here first. Please, I can pay you. You must have more.
Pretty good.
Sorry, we only sell rainbows. A different kind of drug. It is called neon. Make you forget all about the locals.
My sister and I need medicine. We need neuropathy.
I told you. Not my kind of merchandise, and not my problem.
What?
I never saw you. You were never here. You know, it's gone.
Nothing here. You see anything?
Radíme všem občanům, aby se vyhýbali přelidněným prostranstvím a pokud možno nevycházeli z domu.
What happened?
Don't let anyone.
Dragomir may come up with a pretty good scare. The darkness was pretty cute. For an owl, I mean.
So what?
Let's hope it stays this calm.
You tell me, detective.
The darkness was pretty cute. For an owl.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Shoot double. Bomb attacks.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I am convinced I won't find anything.
Access granted.
Looked everywhere. There's nothing to find.
Act like a cop.
Hope it doesn't start raining.
What are we even looking for now?
Well, at least the weapons look almost right.
What should I even do?
Idiots. Everywhere. Cannot wait for this district to be turned into
Fucking family business.
Hey, search this.
This is the reason.
You all don't forget. Come here. I think I saw something. We'll both go try this. Sure.
This is your last chance to run, Cannon.
Time up the over. Show us what you got. Go to the frontal guard. At least I'll die to my humanity attack. My dog shoots better than you do.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
Nothing I couldn't handle. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty fogs of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
What exactly are you going to do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
Hang on a sec, you gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise. This thing with the Diwali is nothing. Otar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Otar Botkoveli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
All right, let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Okay? Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these... I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Sarif installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you wanna use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay. So I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. Help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Sarif installed all my AUGs. There's something inside me I don't know about. He's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarif's work. These new Augs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
Why would Sarif have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. There's a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what? Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful is what it is.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise? I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
Man, you know I love you, Jensen, but we both have work to do. What do you need?
This calibrator you need. What is it exactly?
It's a device that allows me to measure and manipulate neuronal connections. I mean, I can eyeball with the best of them, but for any type of advanced procedure...
So you can't optimize my system without this device? And Otar just happens to have it?
I was having a shipment of tools delivered to somewhere I shouldn't have. And Otar intercepted. I'm sorry, Jensen. This situation I got with the Diwalis, it's not really your problem.
Starting to think it is. What else do I need to know about Otar?
Otar Botkoveli is the second in command of the Diwali crime family here in Prague. People say he is a good guy to have on your side.
And if you're not on his side?
Then you hide behind a wall and hope Otar doesn't find you. It's frustrating, Jensen. I got this deal with Otar's boss, Radic Nikoladze. Way under the table, super secret. The Diwali are supposed to stay away from me.
Guess Otar didn't get the memo. Tell me more about your relationship with the Diwali. What exactly are you caught up in?
Well, you see, it's not so much a relationship. Not so much with the Diwalis, per se. It's more of an occasional contact with Radic Nikoladze.
Alright. So this contact you happen to have with Radic, then?
The problem here isn't me so much. Radic has a habit of keeping things from Otar. And Otar, he doesn't like what he doesn't know. So he puts heat on me as a way of putting heat on Radic. Trying to burrow into his secrets, you know?
Does Radic have secrets buried here with you?
My deal with Radic, part of this deal, is that I don't talk to anyone about my deal. Not Otar, not you, no one. No offense, Jensen, you scared the shit out of me. Otar, he scares the shit out of me. But Radic is worse than both of you put together.
I spoke to Sarif earlier, before you made your little discovery. He got in touch with me after seeing footage of the train station attack.
You should talk to him again. I mean, if it was me, if there was something inside me and I didn't know where it came from, I would want whatever answers I could get.
You're saying you know where every single piece of you comes from?
I am not fancy like you, but we are similar in some ways. Both stuffed with more tech than our bodies can handle. Both pushing the limits of augmentation. The big difference is I am my own maker, Jensen. There is no one for me to thank or to blame but myself.
Give me a rundown on these experimental logs you found again.
You got two distinct systems in that garage of yours, Jensen. One is Saris. Those logs are tested, safe, reliable. The other ones were hidden, and man, they are screaming for juice. You need to overclock your rig if you want them to run.
You made it sound before like there were risks involved.
Basically, you could overheat. And if that happens, well, that's the whole experimental mystery part. I'm not exactly sure what could happen.
You're not filling me with confidence here, Kohler.
No, don't say that. You can mitigate the risks by permanently disconnecting one of your more standard issue AUGs. One for every new AUG you decide to try out. In fact, as your doctor, I highly encourage you to test your limits.
I'll keep that in mind. That's all I need for now, Doc.
Yeah, okay. And hey, good luck with that shit. Don't fry yourself, alright?
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out. Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
The only thing I am...
So fucking cool.
What is this?
The Orc-friendly company. The Santo Group wishes you a good day.
Excuse me.
Yes, you have some questions.
How does this Rabia work? Do you need Augs to build it, or do you want us to live there?
Both, actually. Although everyone...
Can you wish upon a star?
What?
The song. It's in my head. Shame it's closed now.
That place should have been burned to the ground years ago. Fucking puppets and clowns are the spawn of the devil. Are you telling me you don't think they should all be moved there?
Huh. Can't you see? We're talking.
No.
Cannot come soon enough. Until the rubble at Ruzika station is cleared, metro service outside the core is impossible.
I'm comfortable enough if it means we're safer here in the city. See, the problem is that we can't tell which of these orgs are safe and which are getting ready to kill us.
You're right. They should have made allowances for that when they developed the enhancement technology. It would be so useful right now to have some sort of shut-off switch or something.
Right here in the city. Hand it over. You better hope all your paperwork is in order, Hanser. An unauthorized clank in the city could mean big trouble for you.
I've got enough trouble as it is.
Is that right? 1 second. Central, confirm a BH-847. You must have some kind of super weapon under the hood.
What I have is a job to do.
Oh, do
And no
not
time
let me
to waste.
keep you then. Get moving, asshole. Could spread throughout Europe.
Nice look.
Rather, stay quiet.
Very rich.
Dobrej. Ten hajzl leze do řití a dostane povýšení.
Welcome to Magia. I can help you with something, yes?
He looks pissed off.
What the hell? Don't mind telling you I do not like
Stay out of
seeing
his
kind
way.
around here. Those attacks are too fresh in my mind.
Hezký vybavení. Augy tady většinou vídám v noci, když je gangy vyženou z chudý čtvrti.
Why even try?
Musí to pro tebe být těžký. Tohle město nebylo nikdy přívětší.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building that I suspect of being augmented.
What did you do that for?
I'm protecting the real people in the building. And most of them on that list are a few months late with their rent anyway.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
The electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data solutions have massive storage.
You want to do business? He's the one you want.
Come on. I sell to anyone. Even crazy Yo-Yo. Come on. You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
No, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want? I'm trying to run a business here.
Not interested right now.
Fucking clanks.
Causing the greatest loss of life. Recalling memories of that day.
Hey, are you interested in clean guns for a good price? Oyobo, you interested in some merchandise?
Fiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
However, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transport from getting through.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
black box recorder suggests that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day.
What's wrong with him? Make the best of it, he says. What a joke.
Took up residence in the neighboring Udalet complex. Claims his
Hey!
What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage.
Come on in. Weapons for sale.
Preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones.
Come on in. Weapons for sale. Really are free.
This is Eliza Gazelle, reporting to you live from Tychus. Ariel is constantly bringing the best and latest technology.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata. Unauthorized presence confirmed. Intruder protocols engaged. You are not the authorized homeowner. Your presence in this home is not certified. Please vacate the premises. Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted. Please confirm. Would you rather I sounded different? Hello, world.
Could be worse.
Security is of utmost importance. Your secrets are laid bare. I agree. Let's keep
Lots
the world
of
away.
reports of suspicious activity like
Careful, homeowner.
Sure.
You never know who
Why
might
not?
try to get in.
This is the apartment where the alarm.
Now what?
Keeping watch.
I need backup!
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information.
Gotta be here somewhere, right? Check the area again.
Dr. Dallas Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Oodalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the
You
Human
should get rid of
Restoration
that.
Act in a matter of
It's
weeks,
highly recommended.
good doctors change their tune. Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Underground websites and radio stations continue. Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs.
How long should we keep looking?
Noisy gets you low.
It feels like everyone is paranoid.
You are going to die with this car.
Všechno vidím.
It feels like
What?
everyone is paranoid.
Sorry, I don't have the time for tourists right now.
I don't want any trouble. Have you finished?
just gave you. 9J.
Sorry, what?
9J. 4 5. You got that this time?
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Verified. Adam Jensen.
Access granted.
Nah, we're looking into it. Right.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Down there.